Hey guys, what's up? So today I am so excited to do this video because I've been getting so many questions on different social media sites about what I've been up to, and I have so many videos that I've been wanting to film and upload to my channel, but I feel like since I've been a little bit MIA from YouTube, it would be weird if I just came back with like a makeup tutorial and a favorites video and stuff, and I have all these kind of like unanswered questions that people have. So I thought it would be fun just to sit down, answer all these questions, kind of have a clean slate on my channel, and then the next video that is going up on this channel will be a bedroom tour of this room. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. But I just have a lot of questions that people have been asking, like where I'm living, how my arm's doing, what I'm doing for work, because I clearly am not doing YouTube, and kind of all of that stuff. So I just wanted to sit down and do a little update. This might be like a 4-minute video. Knowing me, it might be a 40-minute video. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna answer all these questions that people have been asking, and then yeah, my channel will go back to regular-ish videos. Doing that with a little whoo, because you know that I'm not really good at being on any sort of like video schedule or anything like that. So first thing we can talk about is where I'm living. If you saw the video where I talk about how I broke my arm and I have a new apartment, then you know kind of more of this story. But if you didn't see that video, then I'm just going to super quickly just condense it down. So basically my sister and I both owned condos in LA in the same building. We decided to move to the suburbs of LA and buy houses in the same neighborhood. And then I lived out there for about a year and I just missed being in LA. It's a suburb of LA. It's about an hour outside of the city. And I just missed being in the city. I'm only 24 years old and I just felt like I have my whole life to go live in the suburbs. And to be honest, I just kind of regretted moving away from LA, and I missed my friends, and I just missed everything about it. So I wanted to move back. My original plan that I said in that video was that I was going to keep that house. It's been a really good financial decision and investment to have that property. So I wasn't ready to let it go. I didn't want to sell it, but I also didn't want to buy in LA. So I just wanted to come rent a place. And then I actually got an offer to rent my house. So I thought I was just going to like keep it, and then it turned into I now have renters at my house. So it's a short-term lease. I have through, I believe, the end of August that I have someone that is definitely in the house, and I have this apartment. And then moving on further from that, I'm either gonna go back to that house depending on how I feel about LA. Like I'm happy I'm back, but I'm also kind of like, I mean, I could go back to that house. I don't really know, or I'm gonna want to get another renter to take over that house. But if I do that, I want it to be like a year-long commitment. So then I can do this apartment kind of the way I want to, because right now I haven't really like, I've done my bedroom kind of, but I haven't really decorated downstairs or anything, just because I feel like I'm not gonna be here that long and why waste the money on it. So it kind of is something where I feel like I'm in a little bit of like living limbo right now with like my whole home situation. But at least through the beginning of September, this is my home and my bedroom. And so that's kind of like how the living situation's been. I know I said I was gonna keep my house and like not rent it out and stuff, but I didn't really understand how renting worked. That sounds stupid because I've rented before in my life. I didn't understand how the owner's side of renting like a house that you own as just like an individual person. Like I'm not some big company. Like I didn't really get how that all worked, but we figured all that out. And so that is kind of the living situation and what I've been doing. Another question that I've been getting asked so much is, what are you doing for work if you're clearly not doing YouTube? And I'm always like, I'm not doing YouTube. I feel like, and I think this is because I've been doing YouTube for so long. This is my 10th year doing YouTube. So I feel like, or ninth year, 10th year. I feel like I've been doing it for so long that I think of myself as a YouTuber, and when I think about what I do, like I think of how that's what I do, and I feel like I was always like just filming a video and stuff. And then I realized that lately I really haven't been doing that, and so I totally understand you guys like asking those questions. Like it makes sense, but it always startles me when I see it, because I'm like, I'm not a YouTuber? What? I feel like I am. I feel like I still talk to you guys all the time. I know that I've been kind of like taking a break and stuff, but I have been definitely taking a break from seeing YouTube as my work. So my sister Elle actually started a company called Glam Planner. And so I've been helping her on the back end with that because it grew really quickly, really fast, way faster than anyone was expecting. And she just kind of was like, I need some help if you want to help me. And I was kind of in a point where I was still healing from my arm. It was kind of hard for me to do videos. And I was like, yeah, I'll totally help. And then it turned into this thing where I feel like I'm working with her all the time now. And that would be like what I consider my job right now if I actually look at like what's paying the bills. But when I think about what I do, I still think I'm a YouTuber. So I don't really know the answer to that question. But I feel like a lot of people are wondering like how I'm living my life, how I'm supporting myself. So I am still working. I'm not just like chilling every day, just like abandoning my videos. I'm definitely still on that hustle. It's just a different kind of hustle. And so that's what I've been doing. It's so weird because I feel like since doing something else that has kind of been sustaining me monetarily, I see YouTube as just being like a fun hobby again. And that's so weird because for so long, it was still a fun hobby and I love doing it, but I was relying on like sponsorships and brand partners to sustain my life, you know, like that was my living. And now that I have another project, when I look at YouTube, I just feel like I don't have to think of it as much as work. It's just kind of like fun. Like I'm so excited just to show you guys my bedroom. And it's kind of weird. And I'm not saying that I'm never gonna do a sponsored video again because we all know that like as soon as I say something, I do the complete opposite. If I look to my future, I've tried to predict my future since I was like 12 years old. I'm like, this is what's gonna happen this year. And I've always been dead wrong. If I look in the future though, I would definitely say I do see myself still doing some sponsorships and having brand partners and keeping up with that. But at the same time, I do want to be able just to sit down and do these videos and not feel the pressure of having to like sit down and film a video because this is my job. I just want to do it because I want to, and I've missed you guys and I really want to. So I've been getting so many questions about how my arm is doing. I can get my arm completely straight again. I did a lot of physical therapy for it and I've just been kind of rehabbing it. I had a really nasty break and then I ended up having surgery. They put a plate and 7 screws in my arm and that will stay in forever. I had a lot of people asking me that. They're like, do you ever get those removed? And as far as I know, unless I have any sort of complications with it, then we are going to go ahead and just keep it in forever. So that's been going on with that. The scar is healing nicely. I still definitely want to get laser treatment to have like laser scar removal just because it's something that I don't really mind it, but I would just rather it not be there. So lately I've been using Mederma Scar Cream and Vitamin E oil every single day on it, one in the morning and one at night. And I will say that I've seen the scars start to fade, but I also feel like it's like breaking out the area around it a little bit. And I don't know if that, like which one of those it's from. So if any of you have ever like had this happen or like have been using scar cream or vitamin E oil and this has happened to you, let me know like what you did to combat that. But I would really rather like have my arm break out for a little bit and have the scar be fading than just have the scar stay the same and like not have breakouts on my arm. Like I would rather the scar be fading. So I don't really mind it, but that is how my arm has been doing. I also get a lot of questions about, am I still with my boyfriend, Jacob? You guys met him in my video where we went to Chicago together and we had such a good time with that. And yes, we are still seeing each other, dating, cuddling, I don't know. He's cute, I really like him. Been getting a lot of questions about the dogs, how they're doing. You can see Teddy is right there. Wherever I am, Teddy always wants to be like right there. Like if I'm on the sofa, he wants to be on the sofa. If I'm on the bed, he wants to be on the bed. Mochi is a 1000% different dog. He is independent as can be. He wants to do his own thing. If I'm on the bed, he doesn't want to be on the bed. If I'm on the sofa, he doesn't want to be on the sofa. He wants to be like near it and he likes to keep an eye on things. And like if I switch levels, like if I go downstairs, he'll come downstairs. But he doesn't want to be like right there. And I think it might be because I smothered him so much when he was a puppy and made him sit like right next to me, like right on my lap. And now he's just like, I'm a free man. Like, I'm a dog, I can do what I want. And Teddy's just excited because now he just takes that spot back. But they're both doing really, really well. So that is my update for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I just want to thank you for everyone who has supported me throughout the years and kind of grown up with me. I started these videos when I was just a 15-year-old in my bedroom in Tennessee, and it has taken me so far. And I don't want you guys to think that me telling you this about how like I don't see it as my job anymore, that I have anything other than just love. And I feel like I haven't talked to you guys about this a lot lately because it's hard for me to verbalize exactly how I'm feeling. I don't know exactly how I'm feeling, and I'm terrified that it's gonna come out wrong and that you guys are gonna think one thing when I totally mean the other. I have loved every second of doing it, and I don't want you to think like, oh, as soon as it turned into a job, like she couldn't handle the responsibility or the work ethic. Personally, I think I have pretty great work ethic. I mean, I've been like working for a long time, but I also am doing a lot of things behind the scenes that I don't think a lot of people see. So a lot of times when you just think like, oh, she's just doing videos, but she's not even doing them. Like I do have other projects that I'm working on behind the scenes. So yeah, I think having this kind of be just a hobby for me again for a little while will be really fun. And I'm not saying that I won't ever make it my full-time job again. I might totally come back and be like, you know what, guys, I want to do YouTube full-time again. I might 1000% do that. But as of now, like I just want to kind of be open and honest with you guys and let you know how I'm feeling. And like I said, it's hard to verbalize exactly how it is because I've been going through a time where I've been trying to figure out like my own place in this world almost. Like I've been trying to figure out exactly like what I'm doing with my life and what my goals are and what I want to be doing. I don't know. Honestly, like I think I'm having a quarter life crisis. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on here and tell you guys that that's how I'm feeling. I'm super excited to be doing these videos. It's so crazy how I just kind of made, well, I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I just kind of made the decision that like I wasn't going to rely on YouTube for like my income and everything like that. And even just sitting here filming this video, like I've absolutely no pressure. Like I don't have to film this video today. I don't have to film it ever, but I want to. And like my next video, I'm doing my room tour. I don't have to film it, but I want to. And it's been a little while since I've really felt that such just excitedness about YouTube. And I think that's what happens when it kind of turns into a job. It becomes a little more pressure because you kind of have to sustain yourself, especially if you're looking at this to be your career and something that you're going to do long term. But I think that because I've just kind of decided that I don't need to count on it for all of my income, that I'm just going to do what I want. And like I said, I might be back with some full-time YouTube-ness, but for now, I just want to keep doing these videos, the ones that I want to film, the ones that I'm excited about, and that's my life right now. So I want to thank you guys again for all of your love and support. It really, really, really does mean the world for me. We've had an incredible 9 years so far, and I'm hoping that we can have 9+ more. I don't know. I've always told you guys that when we're 80, I'm going to be doing videos on how to clean our dentures. So, you know, we might make it to there. Here's to hoping. So I'll talk to you guys later.